What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Here we are with Geralt, and we are in Novigrad. We are still on the trail that Dandelion is leading us. I wouldn't even say he's leading us on a trail, but we are on a trail talking to the ladies that he has seen recently, and it's kind of leading us to Dandelion in his own little way. So we have this Molly lady left, and we also did get an update in a quest. Hold on here. With Rosa. But I wonder, see, fencing lessons with Rosa. Go to the Varatra residence tomorrow to give Rosa fencing lessons. Geralt had learned that Rosa Varatra was a passionate devotee of the art of swordplay. The fencing lesson Geralt had given her while searching for yours truly had thrilled her to the core, and left her asking the Witcher if they could meet again for a repeat. Geralt had plenty of experience teaching young women with fiery personalities how to swing swords, and so agreed. So it says, you know, return later. I'm guessing that is a time-gated thing, probably. So if it's time-gated, which is totally fine with me, let's go ahead and just head over to the Molly. Though on the way to Molly, I do want to hit up this notice board. And then it looked like there was a shop over here somewhere. We also have the Passiflora, friends. We maybe go there later. We don't really need to go there right now. I'm thinking we'll head to the Passiflora around the time that we trek up here to whatever this area here is where the Catskill stuff is. Is it on a ledge? Like, kind of like mountainish area? You know how kind of the last episode at the back end of Rosa Varatra's place, there was like a ledge and a cave. I wonder if that's the same kind of thing, because it's literally on the edge, unless it's in one of these buildings here. Though it could very well be in a building. So we have a merchant here, and then we have the notice board, and then Molly is literally right there.
She never lies about serious matters.
Well, this is just nothing then. Alright, well, let's just read it and see what's going on. Wanted hot burning firewood. We did read this one already. Reminder, most honorable townspeople, please remember to warn any passerby who might currently be found beneath your window before emptying. We read that one too. There's a swindler about. Beware, there's a swindler about. Fair Novigradians, let it be known far and wide that Klaus Futterling is a liar, a fraud, and a swindler. The miraculous hair-grown formula he sells is nothing more than well water from the pits dyed with a modicum of lilac extract. The only effect imbibing this concoction is likely to bring about is a debilitating case of diarrhea, which will keep you running to the outhouse day and night. A fact which I had the dubious pleasure of learning through first-hand experience. Therefore, if this shameless cheat should pay a visit to your Damaso, buy nothing and instead tell him to go suck down his own remedy. Volker Ollinger. Portrait artist wanted. I am in need of a portrait artist to paint a likeness of my beloved daughter. This portrait is needed in order to finalize the betrothal contract, which she is to enter with a young man from Kovir. Note that the canvas should be ornamented without an exaggerated emphasis on realism, concentrating instead on bringing out my darling's character. Martin Arthart. Bulk Prose Delivery. Tuesday next, a delivery of the latest Kedwini Prose will be made to the warehouse near Hierarch Square. Only bulk buyers welcome. Festival of Nilfgaardian Culture cancelled. It pains me to inform you that in the light of recent events, the decision has been made to call off our planned Festival of Nilfgaardian Culture, Ambassador Varatra. Alright, well, that is that. Short, simple. I kind of thought there was quest on there because it was yellow. What it did, I think why it's yellow, it's telling us that, well, to interact with it, but I'm thinking that if it's yellow like this and don't give us any quests, it probably opened up question marks somewheres in the city, I would think, huh? Alright, well, let's go.
For my wife. Understood. Does the gentleman have anything specific in mind?
Oh, I don't know. Give me whatever's most expensive.
Special occasion on its way? Anniversary, perhaps?
That's the rub. It already came yesterday, and I forgot.
The rub? Ooh, getting freaky. Alright, let's talk to a merchant.
Don't be shy now. Looking doesn't cost a thing. There's plenty to behold. This here's a collection of wonders that belong to the mage Eramas. A once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
How do you get a hold of these? Never heard of a mage willingly parting with his treasures?
No one asked Eramas' will. He was burned at the stake a fortnight ago.
Strange they didn't burn his stuff with him. Witch hunters let you resell it just like that?
Why wouldn't they? These are common goods, some valuable only as collectibles, perhaps.
So, witch hunter is taking people's shit, selling it all. Just like I kind of figured that's what they were. But then again, I probably thought that they were taking people's stuff and then stocking up, build their army up a little bit here. But it seems like they're just shady, shisty bastards. And then, what are you going to do with this stuff anyway? You know what I mean? What are you really going to do? Put it in a guy's grave? But the fact of the matter is they shouldn't burn people at the stake just for being a mage or herbalist or whatever have you. And they're still doing it and then taking all their shit. Well, we can play them at cards, but this is yellow. Tell me about Eramas' artifacts? Yeah.
Alright, I get it. These items aren't actually common.
Rumor has it, each is an enchanted key.
Rumor happened to mention where to find the locks these keys open?
Sadly, no. What if I knew, you could hardly expect me to sell them.
Where did Eramas live?
At a lovely residence south of Oxenford. Badly damaged now, as he made the hunters pay dearly for his skin.
Show me what you have.
So south of Oxenford, we can find this Eramas' stuff. It makes me think, I really forgot the masks. So I need to go back and get them masks, because they're quest items too. I need to remind myself to actually do that, but... The Horse Whisperer, I don't want to buy any more books that aren't quest books, because we have so many books to read. So let's get the lizard figurine. What is this? Oh, the Potion of Clearance. This is what we can respec with. Since Kira's gone, I guess this is our new person. Okay. There's another book, but a quest item book. Jade figurine. And old wine from Toussaint. Alright, pretty cool. Works for me. We're gonna need to actually
Farewell. Statuette
read
of a
that.
man. Wasn't carved but produced using magic. Ought to ask Triss about it.
Statuette of a man. I ought to ask Triss about. What was that? Hold on. Elf Diary. Secondary. Oh, level 9. Search Eramas' residence using your Witcher senses. Where is that at? Let me look at that. We just got some books there. We're gonna have to read too. Looks like it's down below my big ass head. Oh, all the way over here. Holy moly. So we can definitely go there. We need to avoid this general area from warnings with one of the DLCs. So we could possibly still, let's map it out. I'm thinking I want to eventually go this way, hit up this notice board, kind of skirt, but don't actually go to these places. Hit up this place, go down here, hit up all this stuff down here. I think that's a pretty sound strategy when we actually get to it. But we did get something, which is probably a book to read that we should read. What is this one? Runewrite, get it, and then contract on something. We should probably keep this. Monsters in the Sewers, let's keep that one. Change Your Life, a handbook. Holy. And so I, Jacob the Rebel, once well known as a libertine and a brawler extraordinaire from Nazir and its myriad tavern to the wilds of Zerrikania, used what strength I had left to pull my craft ashore. The raft I had strapped together out of the old boot, bits of straps, and a burst barrel had taken on so much water that 2 wheels more and I'd have sunk to the bottom. Instead, I stood on dry land, and that was all that mattered. With not a living soul in sight and my stomach growling something mighty, I began to explore. The Isles was bereft of game, but offered fruit in great abundance. I ate so heartily, the juice nearly poured out of my eyes, and then I began to gather wood with which to build my shelter for night and fuel fire that would warm me. It was then I came upon the strange plant that would change my life till the end of days. Ignorant of its value at the time, I frivolously used it for my kindling, yet as soon as it began to smolder, its sweet scent filled my nostrils. I felt light, and coastal breeze whisked all my troubles away. I devoted these substance years of my life to researching this miraculous weed and its properties. As a result, I was able to develop a method that is likely to transform the life of any who puts it into practice. Here is how to begin. So that is a book on marijuana. Okay. we got the first write-up of Mary Jane here in The Witcher, friends. There you go. Or what is the other stuff called? No, it's not the Witcher cocaine thing. It's definitely marijuana. Alright. A curious cases of virtuous Vega. Can there be such a thing as a virtuous whore? Vega asked herself this question each and every morning, and each morning swore she would prove to the world that practicing the world's oldest profession did not preclude virtue. This determination augmented not only to her own troubles, but also those of Gaspard de Brule, her mother's longtime friend, who, as a personal favor, had hired Vega to work in his establishment, the Golden Garter. Poor Gaspard had to listen to the constant complaints of customers who would charge into his office and huff about Vega's behavior. Yet the girl clung firm to her principles and her ironclad drive to see them through. She would never perform with any lights lit, and would avert her gaze with a powerful blush upon catching sight of the male member. Gaspard's greatest headache, however, was the fact that virtuous Vega never ever accepted any payment for her services, so she just fucked for free. Oh my god. She just threw her down for free, friends. Alright. She must have been quite a lover. I think Geralt would, have fun with that one. Alright, let's get some stuff on here. Didn't we put silver on last? Did we fight monsters last episode? To take the silver off? I don't think so.
To newbies.
Alright, let's start the quest here. Where is she at now? Because we have read a lot, and getting some Gwent in will really take up a lot of time. So let's go ahead and just start the quest, because I am just so intrigued to actually start this quest, friends.
News. Some mysterious murders happening in some house.
This Baronet's La Vallette's villa.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Geralt of Rivia at my doorstep? Surely this is no chance encounter?
Greetings, Baroness. Greetings, General. You're right. I'm here for a reason.
There's no mistaking you. But for etiquette's sake, Mary Louisa La Valette, an Imperial general and a Witcher meet, and know each other. Surprising.
Hey, we met before. Me and Voorhees are best friends. So that's, Mary Louisa La Valette, whatever her name is. La Valette. She's the one with Foltest, friends, remember? I don't think we ever got to see her in the second game, did we not? No, I don't think we've seen her. Awesome. That's Arian's mother. With Morhan Voorhees. Look at him.
Yeah, we had an opportunity to, talk when the Emperor summoned me to Vizima.
Had you run afoul of Var Emrys? No. You'd be long dead if that were so. It seems, then, that you share some interests. But I shan't question you out of doors. Will you accept my invitation? Tell me what brings you here.
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
My maidservant. I'm afraid she's currently at the home of my dear friend Patricia Vegelbud.
Perhaps Geralt could accompany us. He could speak with Molly at the races.
Is that something you'd consider, Witcher? Care to partake of some sophisticated diversion?
Going to some races? Happy to go with you. Find my way to the Bagel Buds? No, let's go. Come on. Sure. You're gonna take me to Molly? Take me to Molly. I'll probably get lost.
Well, if Molly will be there.
On our way then.
I like this guy. He's well-mannered, huh? Why not join in instead? And now he's like, on our way then. He's just so chipper. And he's got badass armor. I love the Witcher 2 music going on here. Pretty awesome. Wasn't expecting this. I was kind of expecting just a meter. But we're going to some kind of races here. The Bagel Buds. With Morhan.
We've arrived.
My father owned a similar estate in Bruges. As a young girl, I'd travel there often to ride.
Shall we look at the horses? Do you like horses, Geralt?
I guess so. Called every horse I've had Roach.
The grey mare is Cantarella, sired by Kahir, the champion from Vol.
Grey's a nice color. For horses, too.
My coin's on the black stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised he didn't salute you, General.
I'd like to talk to Molly. Know much about the other? Sure.
Know anything about the chestnut or the bay?
The chestnut is Thunderbolt, a pure-blood Britannian, gallant steed, but too headstrong for my taste, difficult to control. And the bay hails from Zerrikania. Lord de Volte acquired him recently. I know little about him, though Zerrikanians are reputed to have incredible stamina.
Awesome. So he thinks that the Nemrod from Nilfgaardian, the Black Stallion, is gonna win, huh?
Is Molly a horse?
Pardon?
I did come here to see Molly, after all.
Patience, Witcher. She ought to arrive soon. I asked Molly to join us as soon as she was done with her chores. She shouldn't be long now.
All depends what you asked her to do, milady. But I don't really have a choice. I'll wait.
Geralt is pouting. He's pouting because it's taking too long and he wants to get the hell out of here. Alright, Geralt. You don't like horse racing, man?
Seem to know your horses.
No is not the word. Morvran's a true expert.
I find them to be far more honest than men. Must say, I'm curious how you manage in the saddle, Witcher.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say to a little race?
Not what I came here for.
Don't make me beg, Witcher. Tell you what, win, and I shall give you my finest saddle. Made in Nilfgaard proper of beautifully tanned leather.
I'd like to talk to Molly. Nah, Molly can wait, friends. Did you see that saddle? Oh yeah, we're racing. Come on, Morhan, throw down.
Why not? Wouldn't mind seeing if your knowledge of horses translates into riding skills.
Well said. So, which steed do you choose, Witcher?
So Cantarella was the white one. He thinks Nemrod's gonna win. But he's gonna race us, so I wonder if he picks one that we don't pick. Chestnut is my choice, Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt sounds so good. It's like a throwback to Vesemir, probably, you know, Thunderbolt. Take your Thunderbolt potion, Geralt. I'll ride the Zerrikanian Bay, but he did say the Zerrikanian had good stamina. But this one's headstrong, he said. Let's do the headstrong one. He can't control it. Geralt can't control it, you know?
Radovid's encamped nearby. Redanian chestnut might want to impress its king.
I'll not ride with you, but I shall bet on a steed. Nemrod will win, no matter the rider.
Cantarella for me, then. I see no point in delaying this. Let's begin.
Alright. Let's begin, Morhan Voorhees. Why do I like this guy? He's just... I don't know, he's interesting. I like him.
Come on, Witcher. Let's see what you're made of.
How do I... Oh, there we go.
Let's go.
Whoa! Headstrong. Hey, man, Morhan Voorhees, you're too fast.
Spare the horse.
Almost forgot how to do this, friends. It's been a while since we horse raced. You know, maybe we actually should have took the Zerrikanian because our stamina might be a problem. We could block him. Let's try to block him and recover stamina. You can't get past me, Morhaine. Oh my goodness. Is that cheating? We're blocking.
Come on, Witcher. Let's see
Wheat
what you're made
fields.
of.
Hey man, Morhaine, I'm trying, friend. We're whooping their ass though. But we're about to run out of stamina, I would think. Again. But this is the end. There we go. Champion. Give me that saddle.
What a thrill! A beautiful victory!
Thanks.
For one for whom every horse is a roach, you carry yourself exquisitely in the saddle. My congratulations. That is yours.
Now, could I talk to your chambermaid, milady?
Ah, yes, Molly. That is why you came here after all. The portly young woman. That's her.
Speak to her. And you must find us when you're ready to return to Novigrad. We'd be delighted to join you for the journey.
Alright, Morhaine. Such a nice guy.
Lately.
I have not washed my hair ever. Can we just take this? Oh, hold on. What did Morhaine give us, friends? The excitement. Superior saddle. Morhaine. Oh, this one. 50. What do we got on? What do we got on? 50. We got a Nilfgaardian. Well, we'll get rid of the Nilfgaardian one then, finally. Well, there we go. We don't really have any Nilfgaardian colors anymore. Roach. Did I get Roach out? Man, friends, I'm forgetting it all. How you looking, Roach? Oh, you're looking good, Roach. Nice. I like it. I like the little Witcher contracts in there on Roach's right shoulder. You see it? Awesome. All right, let's go talk to Molly, learn more about Dandy, since he's the last one.
Lately.
Man, I have not washed my hair. Stop talking about my hair. It's beautiful.
I'm Molly, my lord. Wish to see me?
Call me Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt! The one Dandelion's rescued time and time again!
Yeah, actually, I'm always rescue him. Yeah, if not for him, if not for Dandelion, let's talk him up. Let's talk him up.
Mm-hmm. Wouldn't be here if not for Dandelion.
Told me all about your adventures. How he'd ready you for battle with his songs. How he tamed the Kairan by playing his lute.
I meant that literally. Dandelion's why I'm here. Came to ask you about him. Know where he might be?
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue. We've not seen each other in ages. The baroness don't approve of our acquaintance. Says Dandelion's a good-for-nothing layabout. Can you imagine? But... or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
Dandelion and a sister? So this person, I guess he introduced as his sister again, but who is this person, I wonder? Ciri? Has to be Ciri? Isn't that what Vespula was saying? Somebody from Kovir. I don't think she gave a description though, so she must have been talking about Ciri. Dandelion was strolling around with Ciri? Maybe. I mean, maybe they were looking for something, or, I mean, I don't know, maybe he was just trying to help her in some way. Dandelion doesn't have a sister, you're aware of that, remember, or your last conversation?
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister.
Sure he does. Saw him myself. Funny, she don't look like him at all. Blonde, for starters. Maybe they've different fathers.
Mm-hmm. Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks after her. The way he carried her packages and...
These packages, any chance they were trunks, travel cases? And this girl, possibly a Truberitz?
Yes, yes. Now I remember. She's a travelling performer. Sailed in from Kovir. Talented family, innit?
Exceptionally. And very loving as well, I'm sure.
If you only knew. Dandelion even wrote a poem for her. To my dearest Calinetta. Or some such. Oh, to have a brother like that.
Alright, so it's definitely not Ciri, friends. It's somebody else. Kind of bard. I would say it would be Little Eye from the books, but obviously it's not her because Little Eye is dead. but maybe it's kind of like a throwback. Maybe it's their version of making that character. But Little Eye to Dandelion was almost like a sister. But it could be kind of a throwback to her, and then Dandelion could be involved with this person though? Interesting.
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Course. He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What? Why do you need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon. Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles, and he'd sing me arias. But I've not seen him since.
Dandelion came and borrowed money for a boat to take me for a cruise. That's like going to, I don't know, a restaurant or something, taking your, date to a restaurant, and all of a sudden you're like, well, that was good. And then the check comes and you kind of just slide it right over to the other person. What the fuck? Dandelion is wild.
Thanks, Molly.
Wait. Before you go, I've got a request. Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. I'd so like to see them.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful! Thanks, and good luck to you on your search.
I like Molly. Molly was really cool. Such a sweet girl. Alright, well, is there anything around here? What's up, Molly? How are you? Do we have anything? Rich townsman?
Sod off.
Another
drifter.
Hey, man.
Be gone.
Yes, sir. Anything for you. Don't beat me. How do we get up there? Hey, Moorhan, how do I get to you, man? I guess we just climb.
Ah, Geralt, there you are. Shall we return together?
Oh, I thought we were talking to him. So, should we go back with him? Yeah, I'd like to get back. Thanks, I had my own. Let's just go back, because we have the other quest there. Damn, I kind of wanted to see where we were on the map. Damn it. That's fine. Let's just go back.
Gladly. It's a long way to Novigrad. Road ought to seem shorter with some company.
I'd say the same. Well then, let's go.
Well, I think he's my favorite Nilfgaardian so far, friends. He seems to be a very nice guy, actually. Very well-mannered, man. Why he's here with her, it's probably reasons of state, I'm sure. Maybe they're doing some kind of arrangement, marriage, or something, because she probably is still a prominent member in Temeria. Well, Temeria / Nilfgaard now. Beautiful sunset, friends.
And here we are. Thank you for your company.
Likewise. See ya.
Wish we could have talked to him more.
Came back from the market with
Broken
news.
Flowers is done. Consult with
Mysterious
Zoltan.
murders
Well, that's
happening
going to have to
in
wait
some
until next
house.
episode, because that could
Greatest
actually
for the
open up very
imagination
much
of a
more.
drunk troubadour. She-
Ah, Geralt. What can I do for you?
How are things at the Imperial Court? Here we go.
Big changes afoot in the Empire.
You've no notion? The Emperor summoned you. He only ever summons with reason. It's clear he seeks his daughter.
You know a lot.
I must. I am my father's son.
What's your father got to do with this?
He is close to the Emperor and knows the opposition, knows they press for abdication. Ceding the throne to Cyrilla, it's the best the Emperor can do. But, as is known, an Empress needs an Emperor at her side. My father will ensure the right man is chosen.
Just when I said I started to like Moorhan, he's talking about marrying off Ciri. Well, that ain't gonna happen, bub. No way. Ciri ain't gonna have none of that, for sure. And, well, kind of makes me uneasy just talking about it. So, toodles.
Farewell.
See ya, Moorhan. I still like you, man, but don't be bringing up Siri about marriage or I'll break your fucking kneecaps, buddy. Alright, well, let's see. Where are we gonna go? We have Varatra lady over here. Oh, well, here we go, friends. Talk to Trish about the statue. Trish's house is right here. Interesting enough. So we don't really have much else. The main quest will lead us back here. Consult with Zoltan, but I don't know if I want to. That might lead us somewhere, though. Maybe we should go consult with Zoltan real quick and see what would happen. Let's go consult with Zoltan then. I need to come back and
harder and your eyes will pop out.
Check on her later. But I mean, what's the point in breaking up the quest? Let's just go at least and see what's going on with it. We're walking around at nighttime. Morning, man. What'd I do? Yeah, we'll consult with Zoltan, see how he's doing, and then take it from there, friends, I guess. I mean, it's no point. The quest seems to be at a standstill then. It would be a good time to actually break the quest up, probably, and go do side stuff. But I don't want to keep going with the main quest. There's side stuff on the map that's opened up, but not that much. You know, the Aramas's mission. Hold on here. We got Aramas's mission down here. Where the f were we at? I wonder. Wheat fields. That's what we unlocked. And there's Roach. Roach is still over here by the what do they call the place? Vagelbud's racetrack or something like that? What is this? Cat school. Out there. We honestly should have stayed, I think. We should have stayed over here and then knocked out this stuff while we were actually over there instead of coming back. But now that we came back, might as well keep going with the main quest. I don't think we'll lose anything, friends. You know what I mean? If we go ahead and do the main quest for a bit, will we actually lose quests? I don't think we will. You know what I mean? I don't think we will. And possibly more stuff will actually open up. But my thought process was to come back here and it'd be a little bit of time later, but Varatra's quest is not even updated yet. She's over here somewhere. I was planning to go here and then do Passive Floor and this. But we'll do it. This one, we'll consult with Zoltan and then possibly make a decision if we're gonna do what Zoltan says after that or do that side stuff.
How are you keeping, Bobby? Monsieur Zoltan, you old bird? What's this? Haven't even drunk her water? Naughty bird. Now repeat. Savory crackers.
Savory crackers. There you go, Zoltan. Field Marshal fucking Windbag. Is that's what the parrot was, right? Field Marshal Windbag in the books. Hold on, what's this?
The faculty of Oxenford University is honored to grant Julian Alfred Pancratz, Viscount de Letonov, the title of Master of the Seven Liberal Arts.
Well, it looks like Zoltan updated the bar friends. It looks really good. Oh, there's more notes. Hold on. Letter from a female admirer. Well, we already read that one. It's grayed out. Zoltan came down, restocked everything. Now Geralt literally just stole it all. What's up with this bird he's got, though?
Ah, you're back! You met Poppy? She want to start talking any day now.
You met Poppy? She's an owl, not a parrot. Where'd you get her?
That Field Marshal Duda's replacement? The Marshal was a parrot, you do remember, right? Where'd you get her?
At auction. Some mage's estate went under the hammer. Witch hunters and the Eternal Fire joined forces, staked out his place and rounded the sorry sap up. Put his things up for sale. Happened to be passing by and saw this out. Came with her own cage.
How could you resist?
Could they? 'Tweren't possible. But Dandelion's what matters now. So, how'd you do? Learn much?
What's up with the chain? You change your change your owl up, and the owl's got, what is that, a helmet on her head? Decorate the owl with a helmet? You first? I think I got something. Yeah, you first.
Tell me what you've got first.
A few bruises and a torn doublet. Otherwise, not much of note. He wasn't staying with any of them. I've not seen hide nor hair of him in ages. All I learned was a few of Dandelion's pickup lines. Dubious worth.
Let's hear them. Yeah, sure.
Let's hear him. I'm all ears.
I know how he wooed a lass studying natural history. Asked her about the habits of trolls. You know where he went with the cook from the Passiflora? The Oxenford Novigrad Road, which is just now being repaired. He had to stare for hours as labourers crushed boulders into cobblestones, trying to pass it off as a romantic outing. I don't know about human woman, but that would bore a dwarven lass to tears. He's growing old, that poet of ours.
Maybe. Or maybe he did all that for a reason.
Sounds like you found something out.
We did. He's definitely doing something for a reason.
Women on my list hadn't seen Dandelion in a while. All claimed he had been acting strange. Also mentioned he'd been seeing someone else. Thing is, Mystery Woman wasn't on my list.
What's she supposedly like, this lass?
Blonde, from Kovir. A Troberits, apparently, named Kalinetta or something like that.
That makes it clear as crystal. It's Priscilla. Aye. Must be her.
Why wasn't she on the list? Yeah, who's Priscilla?
Who's this Priscilla?
A Troberits, like you said. Quite popular of late. Picture Dandelion with a pair of tits and you've got the general idea.
Interesting image. So how'd Dandelion handle meeting his female double?
I think he fell in love.
That's big news? So wait, maybe... Just like I suspected, Dandelion? Maybe he's settling down, friends, huh? I think he fell in love, but Dandelion, you think Dandelion's settling down? I don't know, maybe Dandelion is just lusting hardcore.
What can I say? Could be he finally met his match.
She's his match, all right. Maybe more. The laddie's head's on fire. Lassie's got him whirling.
All right. Guess we gotta talk to her.
Priscilla works for the Mummers troupe. Reynard and the Foxen. Whenever they're in town, she performs nightly at the Kingfisher.
Mean we've been sentenced to an evening of poetry?
Must you always? This'll be true poetry, Geralt. You'll see.
True poetry. So meet Zoltan at the Kingfisher Inn after sundown. Well, we can do that, but definitely not right now. So hold on here, Zoltan.
Zoltan.
Geralt.
Geralt. Oh, we can whoop his ass at Gwent. We will do that later.
Novigrad doesn't seem like a safe place anymore. What's keeping you here?
I was keen on starting my own enterprise, but nothing came of it. Nevertheless, I took on some debt. Got to pay it back now. I'd like to blame it on the war or human treachery, but the truth is, I've got my own thick skull to blame. Rather not dwell on it, Geralt, if you don't mind.
Saw burning pyres when I arrived in Novigrad.
Yes, Felicia Corey, a sorceress that was. The crowd came for the other burned that day. And Doppler, crafty wee bugger who'd spent years masquerading as Chappelle, commander of the Temple Guard. 'Twas Caleb Menge who exposed him, executed him, and promptly took his post.
Met that Doppler years ago, just after he'd assumed Chappelle's identity and form. Wasn't all that surprised when the Church of the Eternal Fire turned tolerant of freaks, opened up a bit to magic and mages.
Ah, well, that's all changed now. Every mage who came here seeking refuge is now caught in a trap.
Terrible. Very much terrible.
Nice talking to you, Zoltan. See you later.
We'll play McCar's next episode here. Look at Zoltan and his new pet owl friends. He gave her a helmet and then some pretty little chain. That chain looks fucking expensively sparkly. Alright, Zoltan, spending money on your owl friend. Alright, well, we'll save here, and then when we get back, we will make a path here. You know, I do want to do this. Parts of me actually wants to do side stuff now, a little bit. I mean, we could go here. And do this, but we'll see, friends. We'll see when next episode comes, because I am still unsure what I actually want to do. One thing's for sure, we're gonna whoop his ass like Gwent. But anyways, I'm out of here. Take it easy. Have a good one. Stay safe. I will see you all next time. Take care.